Ladies and gentlemen, people of royalty, how are we doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a pretty special morning in the PokeMMO sphere. It's early for me, so apologies if I'm a little slow like I normally am. What's up, gamers? We are currently in Rock Tunnel. I can't even switch to channel 1 because it is so full, because there are so many people here who are interested in playing the first week of the PokeMMO Catch event, 8-week long tournament. I'll get the details up on screen here in a sec so you guys can see. For those who aren't aware, I made 2 videos covering this event, talking about it was on the way, talking about the changes made, about how to get into the finals, etc, etc. But this isn't just your normal catch event. This is not just like a normal catch event at PokeMMO. This is week 1 out of 8 weeks. There will be 8 weeks of catch events that are all tied together, and you need to at least get 800 qualifier points by playing in these catch events. And then if you get the qualifier points, you can make it into the finals, and then in the finals of that catch event, all top 3 prizes are shinies. And there's a chance for a shiny fossil Pokemon, which is a rare shiny, which are almost never given away in catch events. So I'm very excited. It's currently 8:55 a.m. on Saturday, October the 19th. This is history for PokeMMO, fellas. A catch event like this, we've never seen it before, and there's clearly tons and tons of people showing up for it, which is really cool. It just shows how big the community is, and even during times of lack of updates, the community comes together and can still do fun things. We can still make our own content, which is massively, I want to thank monstrously thanks to the community managers, monstrously thanks to all the staff members. I can't imagine how many Pokemon they're going to have to judge today and track the scores of everybody. It's going to be insane. Shout out to Park, shout out to Elizen, shout out to, those are the names I remember off the top of my head. I can just go read the post. Park, Elizen, and Dawn, at the very least. I'm sure there will be many other CMs today. Just say thanks. I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick thank you when I submit my Pokemon. They really went above and beyond, the staff members and community managers of PokeMMO. They really went above and beyond and are trying to make content for the community, even though there's a lack of in-game updates at the moment. So just really, really amazing stuff. They didn't have to do that, right? Really amazing stuff. The event starts in 4 minutes. Quick little catch events tip if you aren't familiar. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to run back and forth to try to get an Onix encounter. So what you want to do is you want to get like the rarest encounter possible, the best points encounter, which for this one is Onix. You want to try to find that encounter. You want to false swipe it, spore it, get it catchable, and then you can just throw a Pokeball and catch it as the event begins. So you can actually prep a catch prior to the event starting. Ignore the Mankey sprite. So you want to make sure to do that for all of these catch events when possible. How does catch event work? If you Google catch event explained, I will have a video on it on my channel. The event, yes, the event starts in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes from my clock. I might be a little off. I can get up my Google timer or something. A lot of things here. The event has not started yet. I'm getting a pre-catch encounter, guys. A pre-catch encounter. Google clock. Just Google world clock. Rhyhorn is not even a catch. The 3 catches are Onix, Geodude, Machop. Onix, Geodude, Machop. Might you take a Geodude? Yeah, I'm seeing less encounters than I expected here like this. Can't switch to channel 6? I can't switch to channel 1, man. It's just very, very full right now. Unfortunately, yeah. Good luck. Oh, also, yeah, good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. No shiny prize. Hey, guys. Who was yesterday that said this? Make sure, don't all, you know, there's amazing shiny prizes for the finale. Yes, there's no shiny prize for this event. I think that's okay. I don't think, if you look at a pot of gold, do you point out the one piece of solid gold and go, oh, that has moss on it? Like, come on. Crit Ball for the win. Crit Ball would be pretty solid. You do not need lore. No. Alrighty. I think it may have begun or is beginning. Let's see. Is it caught time? It is caught time. Correct. Oh, the event has... All right. All right, the event has officially started. You can always make sure in global chat as well. Global chat, I also brought up world clock to see the official times. Here's my first catch of the event. Just a Geodude, couldn't get an Onix quite in time. An Everstone, we're making Pokeyen along the way. Also, these stats are not bad. We'll mark that as it's 143. So if you don't know how to score Pokemon, this is 143 plus species bonus. The species bonus for this is +3. I can show you really quick on the browser. See how it's +3 next to Geodude? That's how you know how to store your Pokemon. There is no nature, I don't think, bonus here. I got quirky. I guess I should have checked. Hardy and Serious are the 2 nature bonuses. So 146 first catch. Honestly, super solid. I will absolutely take that all day. That's the other beauty of catch events. If you're not familiar, catch events are a fantastic way usually to make some decent Pokeyen. I'm going to be sitting here, it's like catching Machops and stuff in the humanoid egg group. This is going to be a pretty nice catch event for making Pokeyen, as well as having a chance. Like, you're making Pokeyen along the way, usually like around 100k per hour at least, as well as making progress towards that, or having a chance at that overarching prize, being 1000 RP, being, you know, 6 times slow to run perfect Onix. And then obviously now in this event we have the overarching prize, which is qualifying for the finals, which if you participate in 6 events, you should be able to qualify for the finals. A focus band as well. We're getting all the items, I guess. Didn't expect that. Sure. I will take it. I also have an organized box, a cleaned box set aside, so we'll be able to see after this event is over how many Pokemon I caught and what all the Pokemon I caught were. Is my catch event not working? It might not be. What's up, fellas? No, that's a totally... Dude, Apenbag, that's a totally fair assumption. I also had to, like, check. I was like, oh, is this neutral nature? You know, get the bonus. Mankey looking goofy. I think Mankey looked better than ever with the RTX on. I'll be honest. I think Mankey's looking handsome. I'll say it. No one else is brave enough. I'll give the take. Orangutan, yeah. So few encounters here. I'm a little shocked, yeah. RTX on, yeah. You know. I would be really happy with a shiny Mankey. I'd be happy with a shiny for any of the shinies here, I think. Geodude catch. Nothing special. We just move on. Most of the yeah, a lot of Mankeys. Most of the Pokemon that you will catch for this event are probably just gonna be a release. Hi. Oh, what's up, Dusty? Dusty for the 10 months total, 9 months in a row of Twitch subs. Hit us with a pog. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you on the catch event, the catches. Is there a shiny bonus point clause? That is a great... Ooh. Is there a shiny bonus point clause? That is a great question. There often is in catch events, but I don't think this one has one. That's a great... Usually a shiny will be like plus 10 points, which is why it's... I've only seen it happen, I think, once, where someone has caught a shiny and like the stats were good, and then they got like a bonus or whatever, and then won the overarching prize as well. Never is for official ones. I don't think that's true. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen bonuses in the past for official ones. But once again, I haven't done catch events in like 2 years. Maybe it's changed as well. I can actually confirm for a Togepi one, there was one, and I'm pretty sure that was an official, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Maybe they stopped doing it as well, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What I do have on the poke? I just have a toxic orb on my poison heal Breloom. No lures? Lure probably is... Well, ooh, maybe I should use lure. I want to do a free shot. Which one should I choose? Whichever shiny you like, right? There's no... It's hard for me to answer that for you. I would say I like Drudagon. I recommend that. Things like Wooper is good because you can pick between Wooper or Quagsire. Politoed is classics over Poliwag. Ooh, okay. That honestly, that's all. Yeah. Yeah, the beauty is this catch event is open to everybody. You don't have to, yeah. Let me actually, this is a great question. Is this catch event open to everybody? Not only is this catch event open to everybody, it's open to everybody. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to be on time. You could just show, if you guys want, like, I think some people said they're gonna be doing, which is totally fair. If you want to come here and just catch like a 100 IV Pokemon or a 120, And then the problem is you have to stay for the last 10 minutes to submit or whatever. You have to submit during that time frame, but you could just catch enough qualifier points essentially, right? I'm gonna pop lures as well for that Charmander chance. But you could just essentially qualify and then just move on, you know, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm catching a 120 then going for lunch. Yeah, that's kind of base. Then come back later on. I kind of respect that. Like, that's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and just strength down one of these Geodudes and ball swipe the other. Hopefully it does have sturdy. Yeah, so the double battles with lore is gonna make some of these catches a little more awkward, unfortunately, but it should be fine as well. Also, I have to pick which one I want to I have to pick which one that I want to keep, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I kind of don't know if the lures are worth it, Spam. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't know. We're just testing. Strength. We're just trying things out. It's part of the Halloween event? No, it's a totally separate thing. No, it's a totally fine question. You guys are good. I want to be like catch. I know for a lot of people, this is gonna be like their first catch events, or maybe the first time they've heard about them. Please, all questions. You know, I do have, you know, if you're looking for the basics, I do have guides that I recommend. I recommend Googling every question first, but something like, is this part of a Halloween event, is not an easy question to Google. That's a great stream question. But things, you know, how to prepare for catch events, what are catch events? I do have videos on those I would recommend checking out, but if you have any more questions, feel free to always ask. Yeah, I'm going to see if lures are 128. You will have to, the problem is, like, keep in mind, you will have to come back if you're catching a Pokemon and then you're done. You do have to, like, be here at like 10 a.m. to submit, right? So make sure you just come back. You don't have to be physically at the location, but make sure you're online. Make sure you don't just like catch the 128 and then, you know, log off PokeMMO. Yes, I was gonna say you could also quick ball here. So something, yeah. No, this is a really important point that's worth talking about, Matt Chesters, and it's really up to whatever the person, you know, wants to do. Yeah, quick ball. So quick ball is an option at almost every catch event. If you want to burn through Pokeyen for the higher chance of faster catches and such, quick ball is a totally valid strategy. Quick ball is something maybe I would utilize in the finals. Personally, I've done over 120 to 130 catch events throughout my Pokemon career, quote unquote, right? And in my opinion, through my experience, there's just so much RNG that burning through that much Pokeyen is going to give you so much lesser of like an increased chance. I think it's better, in my opinion. The fall swipe Pokeball route is just really nice. Just costs very little. If anything, you make you do make Pokeyen while catching these Pokemon. I prefer this. I think it's a lot more consistent. It feels a lot worse when you lose. I prefer fall swipe Pokeball versus quick ball, but I respect, you know, there's nothing really, if you want to be hyper competitive, I get it. There's no like right or wrong. It's more about whatever you prefer, right? We're using synchronized Pokemon. So if you're doing this strategy, you don't want to use synchronized Pokemon, right? Because you'd have to switch to your catching Pokemon every time. That's not worth it. There's a whole discussion about this of what catch events are worth to use synchronized Pokemon and what aren't. If you want to use synchronized and then quick ball, more power to you. That's a cool strat. I, once again, err on the side of more consistency, less Pokeyen spent, just general strategy for all sort of catch events. And then if I win sort of thing. And for thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, Deep Rank. I appreciate it, dude. 4 months of it. Early morning Patrouski. Yes, we have a special event today. My encounter counter is not working. I also have to update my encounter counter because I did not a lot of, but I'm just gonna update my encounter counter to 46k because I did essentially like an hour and a half of Ditto farming off on my laptop yesterday. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna update my encounter. I would say I'm actually probably at higher encounters than this, but I'd rather underestimate than overestimate. So we're gonna do that. T-Katana, what's up, gamer? Sure you did. Yeah, I'm just upping it. Yeah, true. Thank you so much, T-Katana, for the Twitch Prime. What's up, gamer? I have to restart my encounter counter as well. I almost have 2 boxes of Dittos now to sell. I'm gonna not pop the lore, I think, again. I do like the chance of what's it called. How does it feel being up early, Pat? Not good. I am a gamer at heart, okay? A cringe gamer at heart. Why is my counter still not working? I do not like waking up early. I am definitely a wake up, like 10 a.m. is like my sweet spot, you know? 2 times 31, nice. Someone got a 174. That's insane. That's sick. Oh, yes, Onix has like a shockingly tough catch rate. Onix, I wonder if Onix is worth the quick ball. Hopefully my catch of my not my well, yeah, there we go. I was like my counter was not working. There we go. Oh no, good luck, Cody. Dust ball. Honestly, yeah, dust ball is a great call. Dust ball into like possibly dream ball. I want to be friends with you in game. Unfortunately, my friends list is full, man. I used to actually, I always say this sounds kind of douchey, but I used to add everybody in game who asked because I didn't mind. And my friends list became full at 600 subscribers. I haven't been able to add people in game for a very, very long time. I can't just add everybody, unfortunately. I'm honored that you want to add me. I appreciate it. Well, Onix, it told me to screw off or some shit. 29% quick ball. Damn, Onix catch rate is like actually tough. That's wild. So the submission period. Yo, Pat, when does the submission end? So the submission period for a catch event takes place after the event is over, and you have a 10-minute window, right? So the event goes from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and you have to catch a Pokemon within that time frame, and then they will not accept entries early. You can't like catch a 120, whisper them, because that's they want to do it all in one block. That's a little annoying to them. Make sure not to do that. You want to play the event 9 to 10. Submit a Pokemon to them from 10 a.m. to like 10:10. Does that make sense? So you want to like whisper them. You can always check global chat. The CMs and staff are always doing a very good job of giving updates and like saying like, oh, I'm taking entries. Oh, it's time to catch. Like they do a very good job of updating what's happening in the event during the event itself in global chat. How do the devs have to track and calc everyone's entries? I'm assuming they're doing a spreadsheet for like qualifier points. Oh, can you actually? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, this is an important correction that apparently this is from Enzo. This is apparently a quote. Oh, I'm so sorry. Usually catch events you can't submit early, but apparently Enzo is willing to take submissions early from what I'm seeing in Twitch chat. Someone was saying that Enzo said, if you want to quit early, you can. Just whisper me your entry whenever you want in this hour in global chat. Okay, that's kind of cool. Our first Onix encounter. That honestly, I think if they allow that throughout the entirety of the 8 weeks, that does make this event way more viable for the average person because they don't have to play for a full hour, right? You can imagine essentially just play for a few minutes, get a 120, get a 100 or whatever total score point Pokemon, whisper it to them, and then peace off, peace out, go to work, something like that. That's pretty cool to see. The W change, that's honestly super nice. Yeah, Eliza, not Enzo. Did I misread it, or was it? Gotcha. I was missed. Okay, gotcha. Eliza said that apparently. Gotcha. That's so cool. Gotcha. Thank you for the correction. The W change. Very cool. Double misinformation. Okay, that one was mistyped, but that's okay. Obviously, it's whatever. Oh, I see. Just to add on what Enzo said and then Elzen. Gotcha. I see. Eliza. Gotcha. Every person that applies to Team Mister is like an individual basis, Ataku. You have to, the way that I always try to remind people or explain it to people is like, to join Team Mister, you have to be like good enough for us to kick someone who's AFK. There's only 150 slots. There are hundreds of thousands of PokeMMO players and only 150 slots in Team Mister. We're lucky enough to be one of the most popular teams. If we like, I would say 90, I don't know the stats, but I would say, pull it out of my ass, I would say like 99 out of 100 people get rejected. It's very, very difficult to get in the team. Not because we want it to be difficult. But yeah, at some point, they're going to be kicking me. That is true. It's going to happen very, very soon. Yeah, well, I know I'm a shooting zone, but there you go. There you go. Exactly. I wanted the event end 10 a.m. Some kind of shiny Geo. Dude, that's always cool to see. You can still come show up and play this event. Yeah. You don't have to, Alkways is the current owner of Team Mister. Only one secret shiny? Oh, come on. Not this shenanigan. What's up, Warmando? How you doing today, dude? Why they will kick you, Pat, in Team Mister? It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Don't actually take that as... It's just a joke because I'm not that good. Because the meme is like, I always say I'm lucky enough to be in the best shiny hunting team in the game. In my opinion, it's obviously just my opinion. Some people get really upset when I say that, which I understand, but I don't know. Feel free to disagree. It's just an opinion. But I'm like the bottom 10%, you know? That's the joke. Barely in there. He's getting kicked for the British? Now, thankfully, that would never happen. We have a... I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. You share the rules for the forums? From the forums? They're linked in the description, my man. They're linked in the description. They should be at least on Twitch or YouTube. I can double check. If they weren't, that would be pretty embarrassing. I think they are. Yeah, I think they should be. There should be like the overarching rules as well as the week 1 rules in the description. Jules have takedown. Good call. How do we submit our catch? You'll want to whisper one of the community managers in global chat. This is legitimately like, this is almost a 4th place entry. Oh man. 18 points in total. This is almost 4th place. But it's +3 because it's Geodude, so it's 21. This would never win 4th place at 21 points. 4th place entry is risky. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, but it's super close. It's like super close. That is, oh, if it was like a bit lower, if it was like 18 total, if it didn't have the species bonus, that'd probably be worth it. I'm not gonna submit that. I don't think 21's low enough, especially with this amount of players. Yeah, if you submit for, I don't know how that, if you submit for 4th place, you just get fucked on qualifier points? What's the meme there? That's kind of crazy how risky going for 4th place is. Yeah, for those who don't know, 4th place is the lowest point. So whoever gets the lowest points wins 4th place. The problem is, to submit for 4th place, you lose out on qualifier points going into the finals. If you win 4th place, yeah, if you win 4th place, you get 50 bonus points, but that's horrible. That's so bad. I feel like that needs to get reworked. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like 4th place is too bad for this event. Like, because if you submit like an 18, right, overall store Pokemon and win 4th place, which is already kind of unlikely because the amount of, there's going to be so many people playing in this event, that's going to be way harder, right? So if you do it, if you submit an 18 and then you win 4th place, you still only get 68 qualifier points. That's horrible. Versus you should at least get plus 100. I don't even know if it's worth the risk ever. That feels brutal. I feel like 4th place is like almost never worth the risk. I'd rather just, yeah, I don't know if I'd ever, even if also for 250 RP, I feel like for this event, even if I had like an 18 overall score Pokemon, I don't know if I would submit 4th place because I don't want to lose the qualifier points. And I also, like, the chances for 250 RP. Like, do I really care about missing out on the finals for that? I don't know. Maybe. That's kind of crazy in my opinion. 130 or 15. That's fair. Anime isn't a bonus for this event, yeah. Why do you need so much Pokeyen and participate in an event? You don't for an event like this. Do you mean for, what do you mean for it? You also don't need Pokeyen for to participate in an event. It just helps. I guess for things like the Halloween event, most of the yen you need is for like investments and for like long-term stuff. I got kicked from team for asking you how much fail shiny do you got from captain. I don't understand. You're just like, I don't understand what this means. You're just like reminding your captain of missing shinies or something. So I got a 178 point. Did they link it? Or a lot of people will make claims. Yeah, Rock Tunnel's top right of Kanto. Thank you, thank you. I feel like most catch events, they do a really good job of like getting around to all time zones and getting around to all schedules and stuff. For something like this, they did want it to be more consistent so people could show up. So they did do Saturday, Sunday, for all the events on the weekends, which is nice. Yeah, TJ Copper. Sorry about that. Yeah. Wait, Paulus got a one. Oh, let's fucking go. Wait, that's amazing. Paulus got a 178. Wait, that's fucking hype. Oh, that would be so sick. Dude, it would be so fucking cool. That's so cool. Do you have Twitch account? Yes, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I like dual stream at the same time. Lag and tail on an Onix catch, 31 attack. We'll take it. I can't take the item off, I don't think. That's still a weird thing. You still can't, when you catch a Pokemon, you can't actually immediately take the item off. You have to, like, take it off in the boxes. Yeah, I'm making some solid Pokeyen here. That's what's again a big thing of like catch events like this, and why I love them so much is it's just passive Pokeyen as well. Like even if you, so like, you know, it took me like 100 catch events to ever win one. I played like 100 catch events before ever winning one, which still like makes sense, you know. If 100 people were at each event, which this is gonna have way more than that, like it's probably harder to win a catch event than it used to be because so many more players. It's even harder now, I feel like. I don't know if I probably need a Spore here. That was probably a miss. There's no reason, like with something like a Geodude, I feel like False Swipe plus Pokeball is gonna be best most of the time. You don't want to waste your turns on the, what's it called? Ooh, we do get a double 31 catch as well. Unfortunately, it's attack and special attack, so the two worst stats to have combined for a 2x31, but dude, I'll take it, man. During the this is like part of the 0 to 20 mil money making challenge, so making Pokeyen for that challenge while also having this chance at the shiny or having the chance at the finals, I'm very happy with it. What was your prize for winning your previous catch event? So yeah, it took me 100 catch events before I ever won a single catch event, which is probably about average. If not, it might even be a little lucky, honestly. I've probably done around 120 because after I won that first one, I stopped for a while. I've probably done about 120 catch events in total. The first catch event I won, I got a shiny Spinnerack. That was 2x31 and like 20 plus in every stat, plus like I picked nature or whatever. So my shiny Spinnerack is from a catch event. And then what's it called? My second one, I think is like a 6x31 Alakazam, I believe. I think it's like a gift, not shiny, but a gift 6x31 Alakazam. Is there a consolation prize if you don't make it to the top of the event? Yeah, I mean you get all the Pokemon you catch, right? So you get like all the 31s. Like you make money even if you lose a catch event. You make Pokeyen. Sorry, I had to talk to my wife for a quick sec. I love you, sweet. Have a good day. Yeah, catch events are like I don't think like everybody needs also handing out because there's no sign up and stuff as well. Yo, thank you so much, Don. What's up, dude? Got anything good? Paulus got a 178, it seems. I've gotten I think my highest was like 146. Link for the event page? Yes. Sorry, it's in the YouTube description, but it is not linked anywhere on Twitch. I can give that to you, dude. If we could actually pin this on Twitch chat, if a mod could when possible, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, we do have a command. I'm an idiot. My mods are amazing. I'm just behind. My bad. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That was a good question. Plus, everybody had the link on hand to go. That was fucking, thank you guys so much. Do we know, ooh, this is a great question. This is a great question. Do we know next week event? We don't yet. That's a great question. I'm sure they'll just be, I wonder if after this catch event, they'll immediately drop the forum. No, it's a great question. It's a great question. We do not know yet. It's the only reading from Twitch chat. The infamous meme. So this question gets asked a lot. Both of my chats are actually combined into one chat, so I literally don't see like Twitch chat and YouTube chat. It's just one chat, so I literally can't ignore one chat. It's just that there are a lot of chatters, so if I miss your message, I'm not trying to purposefully ignore you. It's just that there are a lot of people who are asking great questions. I want to try to get to as many of them as possible. There's about 250 people in here at the moment, so there's a lot of people asking a lot of great questions. I want to try to get to all of them. No, you're just ignoring him? Yes, yeah. He's only reading Twitch chat. Angie, yeah. Angie. I'm sure we will. I would guess we will, party favors. I'd be pretty surprised. He said, I hope we get some more shiny prizes on the way to the finale. I'd be really disappointed personally if all 8 catch events were non-shiny prizes. This one being not sure. That would be, yeah, pretty big disappointment. I'm going to be honest. Especially like also for only 3 shinies. Obviously one's a rare, but like it makes no sense to do 9 weeks, essentially 8 weeks plus the finale of catch events for only a chance to that'd be really bad. I feel like there has to be other shiny prizes throughout the 8 weeks, or that would be a massive disappointment. You do need to keep the Pokemon in your party. Yes, you should find the CMs and global chat. No, dude, you're so fucking, I appreciate just even having that in mind. Jade is really appreciated. A video about breeding cheap competitive Pokemon. I recently beat the last one. Something to do post game. How to breed cheap competitive Pokemon. I mean, I have a breeding guide in terms of, I'm trying to think how to, Yo, have a good day, Zan. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have anything specific on how to like, I don't know if I have anything specific on how to breed like cheap competitive mons. If you're looking for things to do, I have a video called 63 Things to Do in PokeMMO, which is all about endgame and all about like giving you ideas. Ooh, that is a really good shout from party favors. Once again, make sure not to have XP reamplifier on. I once got disqualified for leveling it up in my party. Yes, you can't have the Pokemon, the Pokemon you catch leveled up at, like yeah, so make sure not to have XP reamplifier. That was a great call. Yeah, getting good IV Pokemon definitely seems cheaper than ever for the most part. Like this is, yeah, like that's the trade-off, right? Is like catching Pokemon for profit is not as good right now, but because of that, right, breeding good IV Pokemon, breeding PVM Pokemon, PvP Pokemon, etc. is amazing. That's really brutal, party. I'm sorry to hear that. That's pretty fucking devastating, man. I'm trying to evolve Eevee into Espeon for next run. I have Soothe Bell equipped. Is happiness gained determined by usage in battle or movement? It's a mixture. So you can, if you Google happiness guide PokeMMO, I do have a video on it, so I recommend checking that out. How many fossils on average can a player pop in an hour? Probably around 440, 420. What's that question for? I've seen a lot of people think that for the finale of the 8 weeks of catch events, since the first place prize is a fossil shiny, something like Aerodactyl, Kabuto, Ammonite, etc. I've seen a lot of people thinking that they will, nice 31, thinking they will make it so that so like you pop fossils for that finale. I don't think that will, I would be blown away if that's the case. Because it'd be so expensive. The problem is having every person in the finals require 450 or whatever fossils to be able to pop within that hour. That'd be pretty insane. I don't think that would ever happen. That is a massive barrier to entry on an event like this, which is supposed to be, once again, a pretty inclusive, like it's a catch event thing. It's not something like super intense like Shiny Wars. I'd be really shocked if they make that would be really insane. I don't think that, I strongly doubt the finale will be popping fossils. I bet it's a 98% chance it's not popping fossils for encounters. Hearthstone. They have changed it before a particular catch event? What do you mean? Not sure if I... Why catch Machop when it's minus points? This is a good question. So Machop is -2 for species bonus, right? But there's a few reasons it's still worth to catch those things like that, in my opinion. If we were to catch like a 176 Machop, even if it's minus points, it's usually still worth it. The time it takes to catch something like that, to have that extra dice roll, is usually worth it, in my opinion and from my experience. I don't think there's that much like hardline data for catch events. So really, whatever strategy you think works the best and feels the best to you, go ahead. But from my experience and in my opinion, I think catching the negative IV Pokemon is negative species bonus is still super worth it for that extra dice roll. I've seen so many catch events won by Pokemon with no species bonus. A lot of people will sit there and only catch Onixes or only catch like the good species bonus Pokemon, and they don't get enough dice rolls, so they just never have that chance. Also, Machop helps if you get like a 18 IV Machop. Well, now it's -2 points, and then it's 16. Well, now it becomes a very good 4th place entry. So catching it for possible 4th place entry, which is you win by being the lowest catch, is also something to keep in mind. It's a good question. I think catching negative species bonus Pokemon is like very unintuitive. When you start catch events, I think I asked the same thing. Slash went through like my own thought process of it. It's a weird thing. Hopefully that makes sense. And also, if you just don't think it's worth it, more power to you. When's the result? The results will be announced usually... When is the result? The results for catch events are usually announced 30 minutes or so after the catch event ends. Maybe like 20 minutes after submissions end. The problem is this event is going to have way more people. I'm sure they have a lot more people on staff logging entries, but number one, logging entries is way more important for an event like this because they have to keep track of them for qualifier points. And then number two, there's way more people, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if results take at the latest, we might see them at like 11, like an hour later after the event ends, like 11 a.m. at the latest. Hopefully we don't see, hopefully it doesn't go longer than that, but we'll see. Why do you have blue Onix on YouTube thumbnail? Because Crystal Onix is Pog. I don't... That's really it. Crystal Onix, cool. Do you think they'll make the data public? I don't know. I actually really do. They could, they couldn't. I really don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't have much of a reason besides that, even. Just to, like, hype things up. Hopefully people don't see it as like, oh my god, PokeMMO implemented Crystal Onix. And they click the video and they're like, oh my god, misinformation. Hopefully people don't actually... see it as that, but yes, you have to be, yes, we have to be online after we submit our entry. Yes, you have to be online, and you have to keep your Pokemon in your party. If you submit your Geodude and then put it back in the PC, when the devs go to click that link, the Pokemon won't pop up. So you have to stay online and keep the Pokemon in your party while you wait for your entry to be submitted. Lol, I'd assume there are a couple people in Rock Tunnel right now. The game threw me all the way to channel 21. That's like alpha, sorry, excuse me, alpha level like channel switching. Channel 21 for a catch event is, that might be unheard of. I don't know if I've ever seen that high for a catch event. That's wild. This might be the most, this literally might be the most popular catch event in PokeMMO history. And there's not even a shiny prize, which is also unheard of. That's wild. I'm at channel 27, 25. Yo, what's up, Fundle? Oh, shit. It's Fun Bus. Bro, people have been fucking asking. Like, oh, my God, where's Fun Bus? Oh, my God. Dude, you're such a household name, dude. People knew when you fucking... Oh, my goodness. Wait, that's funny. Dude, not a dumb question. All this. This is a great time for beginner questions. It'll appear shiny only after we catch it or not. If we encounter a shiny, I'm not sure if I fully understand, but yeah, I mean, it'll appear shiny. No, I think I understand. If you get a shiny Pokemon, it'll appear shiny in the battle. There'll be a little animation, like a little sound effect, and it'll be shiny after. What does keep the Pokemon in your team results mean? Don't put it back in your PC and don't release the Pokemon. Keep it in your, in the thing. How many Pokemon submit? You only submit one Pokemon per catch event. Yes, that is correct. You can't find Zapdos in Rock Tunnel. That would have been a really cool bonus. I'm sure future events, you'll be able to passively legendary hunt while also doing these catch events, which once again, catch events represent some of the best like passive activities in the game. Yo, nice, Cody. Great point. What's up, Kush? New to the game, slowly going through Univac. You do a TLDR on what is a catch event. If you Google catch event explained PokeMMO, you will get a video that does that for you. I don't mean to be a dick. I always sound like that, and I get it. I make a lot of video guides on the game, and I always ask people to just Google questions first. And if you can't find a video, you can't find a complete answer, or you still have questions, then feel free to ask me. But all my time making the videos, you know, what's the point if people just ask me the same questions in stream? Also, I mean, it just gets you a better answer. You'll get a better, if you know, get something scripted and created to specifically answer a question, you'll get a better answer than me in the middle of a catch event trying to read other questions and chats. Like, I'm a little distracted. I'm not gonna be, you know, give you the best answer. Nothing. Why would you? Shut up, Shadow. Train False Cyber. Yeah, False Cyber is fine for just this. What's your best so far? Probably like a 146. Nothing crazy. How do I catch Pokemon? Throw a Pokeball. There you go. Do you have a video about if you're single? I have a video getting married to your dumb... Never mind, shut up. Married to you, goofball. Dude, you're so sweet, bastard. Park is in chat. If anyone doesn't want to stay the full 60 minutes, they can just link me their entry, by the way. Dude, I thank you so much, Park, to you and all the staff for doing early entries. I feel like a lot of people will really appreciate that in an event like this. Shut up, Josh. You goofball. Here's the link for Pat talking about his single life. Is this Rick Roll? Shut the fuck up. I literally knew it, but I still couldn't help but click it. You're fuck it. It is 2024 and my community is still Rick rolling. Bro, you guys are... I know we're boomer, but like... What moveset do you recommend for Blastoise is your favorite? Huh? What? Blastoise for like the storyline, or what do you mean? For the storyline, Shell Smash plus moves. Shell Smash plus attacks. Blastoise's most powerful thing to do in the storyline is Shell Smash. Only like a 146 or so, Tyrone. Nothing crazy. Caught an 18 or 20. I think it was 21 total score. Like my lowest. 146 highest. 21 lowest. 122 Machop. Yeah, that's like little, probably little. I think if you average, you'll see is like, if you play enough catch events, the average highest you'll see is like 140. Do I ignore Hydro Pump? No, you can run Hydro Pump on the storyline. In the storyline, you can get away with a lot of stuff. Obviously, in competitive, things get different, but maybe like intense PVM. But can I submit 2 Pokemon, 1 for first, 1 for fourth? No, you have to actually choose. It's a good question. It's a great question. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to choose. It's a great question. Good question, counter. What's power? I believe so, right? I could be wrong, Aben. Isn't it 50 base power? So it doubles to 100? How about PvP? Depends on the Pokemon. Some Pokemon will run Hydro Pump in PvP, Jeff. It just depends, man. Will the developers send you something that keeps track of how many points you have over the 8 weeks? I don't know. I'm sure they'll keep track of it on their end. I don't know if they'll be telling you. I don't know if they'll be like releasing numbers publicly. I'm not sure. I would just recommend like making a notepad document and just like logging what you submit and tracking your own qualifier points, just in case, as well as there's any mistakes like that as well. So I don't know if they'll be, yeah, giving everyone scores publicly. Well, now we do know. We get live confirmation from Park. Park is working on a live leaderboard. It'll be up during the week. Dude, that's fucking cool. Thank you, Park. A live leaderboard during this? That's cool, just to like encourage players to play all 8 weeks to see who just gets the most qualifier points. That's cool in itself, in my opinion, to see like, that's cool. Who will be rank 1? Even if you're not like, even if you don't win the finals, who's rank 1 qualifier points? I'll try my best to be like high, you know, at least like top 100. We'll see, man. You need 800 qualifier points after 8 weeks to be able to get into the finals. Do we have to keep our entries? I assume that after the each, I don't think you need to keep all 8 entries. Yeah, that does. Yeah. Thank you, Park. Shiny Wars is harder to track, right? Because like I understand, obviously it's frustrating, but like I understand. Like Shiny Wars, tracking Shiny Wars live is way harder than catch events. Catch event is like every single week you have one Pokemon to track for one Pokemon person. It's all submitted at one time. Shiny Wars is like everybody's randomly catching shinies at different times, at different like time zones, like at different 1,500 players. Like I feel like it's, you know, I understand. True, Choco. True. If you're just doing storyline stuff, Jeff, whatever is fun, whatever you enjoy, you know, for the most part. You need more when asking questions about Pokemon, you really need more context, right? If someone was like, I always give the example, like, if someone was like, hey, what car should I buy, right? That question is ridiculously vague. It's like, okay, well, what do you do for work? Do you need a pickup truck? What kind of gas mileage are you looking for? What's your budget? How long do you want to have this car for? How many people do you plan to put in? Do you need a 4-seater, 6-seater, 2-seater? How much do you care about style? Like there's so many questions that go into this question. It's a very, very loaded question. I can't just answer it, you know, blindly. What bike should I buy in game? The flaming motorcycle, Giga Chad. There you go. Machine gun turret in the back. Yeehaw. Shut up, Fly Happy. I've just been having fun my house so far. I'm glad I asked. Yeah. Good luck to you, Morgan. Good luck to you. Mock bike. Highest an Onix or a Geodude? I don't remember. It might be a Machop as well. I'm not sure. No, it was a Geodude. It was +3 species bonus. My highest is a 146 Geodude. New to the game, just completed 1 region. I have watched most of my methods and it's not working. What's not working? I've been doing a 0 to 20 mil challenge over the past 19 days. I'm making 20 million Pokeyen over 30 days, and I'm currently at 12.8. And I have a bunch more Pokeyen in my GTL, in my listings. You should be able to make Pokemon with the right methods. What can you tell me some money making methods which not many people know? I mean, the truth about money making in PokeMMO is there's not some secret black market insane money making method that all the high level players do that nobody knows about. It's just time and energy. I see so many players that will play PokeMMO for 30 minutes, catch some Machops for 30 minutes, and then say, what the heck, Patrouski, I'm not making Pokeyen. You have to put in... PokeMMO is an MMO. Every MMO since the dawn of time is going to reward you for time and effort. If you put in time and effort, it's pretty hard to not make Pokeyen, but it does take time and effort. If that's something you're not really... If you don't have a lot of time and energy right now in your daily life and your daily schedule, that is super fair. There's nothing wrong with that. I super get it. Some days I do, some days I don't, you know. You also just don't spend the... Or if you're spending your Pokeyen, spend it to make more money. Yeah, swiping credit card. It's a very secret strategy. Not many people... I've spent $10 on PokeMMO over... What is it? 11 years of playing. You don't need to spend money in the game. Just put time and effort in. Yeah, that's awesome, BG. I can't wait, Shenkar. Thank you so much. It's okay. I understand. Like, I want to... There's a lot of... Yeah. $10. What are you, a whale? I know. I've been, yeah, little did my community know. I've actually been whaling the entire time. $10. That's how else could I gather my fortune? It's all the credit card swiping I've done and the viewer donations. True and real. True and real. I actually don't even play PokeMMO. Everything that you see on screen is pre-recorded and it's just someone else playing. True and real. True and real. You run to it. True, Cody. More true points. I understand. Like, the problem is, I say this a lot. The problem is, if the problem, not, I shouldn't say, the problem with streaming, which is like unfortunate for, it's unfortunate for the viewers. It's not fair to the viewers. If 100 people ask the same good question, right? It's 100 different people. If 100 people ask me, hey, you know, how do I do this? Every single time, it's a good question. No one's wrong by asking that question. But on the 100th time, it does get a little old. So the whole way that I approach content is that if I get asked a question enough times, I make a video on it. That's why I have 2,500 videos or something on my channel. So things like money-making methods, I have hundreds, literally hundreds of videos on alone. Things like flipping, things like mostly guides, shiny hunting, etc., etc. I try to just make, yeah. Answer questions, yeah, maybe, yeah. But I'm really bad. I don't like ignoring people. I could never. The problem with dedicating a day to it would be that every other day I'd have to ignore questions, and I couldn't do that. That feels so bad. I don't mind. PokeMMO constantly has a ton of new players. If anything, I want to do a better job of answering these questions. It's a very overwhelming game. Sometimes asking a person is helpful to someone learning. It's tough. Quick question. When will you dress up in a maid costume? Wow, great question. Honestly, great question. Good question. Exclamation mark, great question. Counter. I don't know, man. Not anytime soon. With no similarities. It's guesstimate, kind of. The problem is it's guesstimations based on other Pokemon that are similar-ish, and also it's a lot of game knowledge and experience, Jeff. Yeah, sorry, hold your questions till Thursday. Yeah, it feels kind of fucked up, doesn't it? I don't see myself doing that. Do you have any money-making methods outside of PokeMMO? I don't know, bro. Go fuck it. Yeah, go talk to a go talk to an actual financial expert. I'm out of my depth. I would just give the most boring, basic advice of like buy index funds, max out your Roth IRA every year, and then buy index funds in it. Buy like ETFs, buy like collections, right? There you go. That's my most basic how to have a retirement cringe thing. Or become a Twitch streamer and yes, there you go. That's the real. Go to a casino, put it all on black. Shut up. Don't gamble. What is a sync IRL? I don't know, bro. Shut up. I don't. Shut up. Can we play? You guys are fucking goofballs. Do you have a Halloween costume for spooky stream? I have a Halloween costume for a costume party that me and my wife are going to that I could wear on stream. We might do that. We might do that. Dude, it is tough. I can tell by your name, Aussie fella, that you might be Australian. Something I've literally talked about is like, it's a tough event for Australians. Aren't all catch events like 11 p.m. to like 3 a.m.? Gambling's literally a sync. Well, a sync would be something that like it takes away money from you, but gambling just changes hands. An actual sync would be something like I don't know enough about the IRL. Once again, go talk to an actual fucking financial expert. I would guess something like bonds or something like what is there? I don't know. I don't fucking know. What is a money sync IRL? We just Google it. What is the equivalent of a gold? Wait, someone made a fucking Reddit post. In MMO games, there's something called a gold sync. Wait, this is really funny. Is there a real world equivalent of this? The answer is, the whole point of gold sinks is to solve an issue that only happens in video game limitations. You could remove money from the economy via taxes if you wanted to, but the central bank themselves would also simply sell government bonds and destroy the money they receive from that. Generally, things like that aren't necessary, since slowing down the economy in more quote-unquote mild ways, like raising interest rates, is sufficient. This is out of my fucking depth. I have no idea, dude. This is also from Reddit posts. I don't know if this is... These guys probably have just as much qualifications as I do, but they are speaking as if they're... Yeah, I have no idea. Anyways. Burning money. Yeah, if someone burns cash, that's the money sink IRL. Okay, shut up. The dumbest meme. We're paying taxes in PokeMMO. We kind of do, which, once again, is kind of a good thing, right? The taxes that we pay in PokeMMO are a GTL listing fee. That's a tax. You are taxed to do an action, to sell something. We have a sales tax in PokeMMO. Good for the economy. Good for the game. Devs made the game so hard, can't even grind money without a bachelor badge. Yeah, we fuck. Made this game so hard, IRL. Ugh. Kind of fucked up. You need to get at least 4 years of school gym badges before you can even start making Pokeyen. This sure makes PokeMMO seem a whole lot easier. I need a heal here, I think. Catch event has 10 minutes left. I don't think that's true, Davis, but I could be wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Shiny Wars was a huge sink? Yeah. A lot of things being sunk out via that, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna like Ultra Ball this or something. I don't have False Swipe here. Still got 10 minutes. Hopefully you get a nice catch. Purple, good luck to you. Dude, I fucking, I always tell the story, like, when I won my shiny Spinnerack from a catch event, I caught... Who remembers that? There's like a YouTube short somewhere of me like catching... I literally caught the Pokemon that won that catch event within the last like 30 seconds. Within the last like 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, the beautiful thing about catch events is that there's like 9 minutes left, right? But like anybody could win at any moment. I think it's always really important to remember. Yes, my catch event, my Spinnerack win, I caught like a 176 Spinnerack literally with like 30 seconds left in the event. Like it was last minute. And that won the shiny and won that whole event. So it's definitely always important to keep catching until the very end, in my personal opinion. 123. That is definitely below average. Hopefully your RNG evens out over the next few events, Devin. Farmer Association. Yeah, Davis. Yeah, sorry. Yes, fuck, I always forget it. Wait, that's crazy you remember that. I don't even remember that master, but you do. Yes, I like took time to I need to go heal really bad. Oh fuck. What's it called? I went to like a Porygon swarm in the middle of that catch event. Oh no, the para. Dude, nice, no dude. You only submit one Pokemon, Konar. When catching a shiny, why do you kill the surrounding Pokemon? You cannot throw a Pokeball at a horde without killing all the other. You can't throw a Pokeball at a horde. That simple. Dude, yeah, no, I respect it, Quadro. I think that's super fair. Especially with what's it called? I just think catch events are fun. That's honestly my take is like dude, look at this. Look at all I've caught so far. Look at all the Pokemon I've caught so far. Look at this. We've caught a fair bit, man. I'm gonna take all the Everstones and such off. I got some focus bands or whatever as well. This is a fair bit of Pokemon so far. I want to go heal really quick. We're gonna head back into the cave now. Still got 6 minutes until the event ends. Yeah, that's why when someone gets we've seen 2 shinies in one horde a handful of times in PokeMMO. And whenever that happens, they have to pick and choose and kill one of the shinies. You cannot catch both. There's qualifying catch events once a week, every Saturday and Sunday. Not Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday or Sunday over the next 8 weeks. There should be a link. If you type !event or !catch event, there should be a command. Let me actually... Thank you. There you go. Thank you so much. Nice, Quadro. What do you think about the event not being well thought out for people going for 4th place? I don't like that accusation. Well thought out is... I don't think that's... You're assuming that versus it was just a mistake, right? You're assuming like... I don't know why I tacked it on. I agree. I actually talked about this. I talked about this earlier in the stream. It seems like why would you ever go for 4th place? Going for 4th place seems like a mistake. You're missing out on qualifier points. I feel like they probably should buff 4th place. I think it is I think you should at least get plus 100 points for winning 4th place, probably more. Even fuck it, make it like a meme. I feel like making it a meme, and if you win 4th place, get like plus 200 qualifier points. That'd be, because yeah, if you submit a 18 overall score Pokemon and win 4th place, the plus 50 points, you're getting plus 68. You might, if you go for 4th place multiple weeks, you might miss out on the fucking finals just because you wanted to go for, which is really, I think is bad, right? I don't know, man, but if you go for 4th place for a few, yeah, but I guess that's the problem, is you shouldn't be so demotivated. 4th place is already kind of a meme. It feels weird to shit on the meme, and you know, why not make the meme better? I would just say fuck it. Honestly, fuck it. If you win 4th place, get plus 800 qualifier points. I don't care. If you win 4th place, that would be interesting. Winning 4th place being an auto include into the finals. Like, I'd be down. You know, I do think 4th place should be. I think saying not well thought out is not very kind. I think it assumes. I think it's a mistake, but yeah. There's no reason to assume that. Getting 0-186. I mean, that would just be, yeah, crazy. Well, they changed it, so I'm not sure if you're sorry if you already know, Frank. They changed it from 400 points to 800. Now you need 800 points to qualify. So you do need a lot more. Crazy. Fuck that. Fuck. A crazy quote. 100 is fair. If you win, yeah, I think it's fine. I'm down for it. Once again, I think 4th place is kind of the meme. I like the idea of like playing into the meme and being like, fuck it, just make 4th place. If you win 4th place, make like an auto include, or make it like a plus 200 points, at least plus 100. I think plus 50 is way too low for sure, because there's no benefit towards going for 4th then. I am not going to submit 4th at all, even if I don't know. Yeah, no, it was a pretty crazy and like it's really easy to miss, Frank, because it was a pretty crazy and like, I wouldn't say last minute, but it was like a day after I put out the video announcing the event. They changed the score required from 400 to 800. Wanted to up the competition, I guess, which is fair. We still have 2 minutes in the catch event. I do want to say quickly before the catch event comes to a close that if you've been enjoying today's stream, remembering to click the like button on the YouTube stream, as simple as it is monstrously helpful to me. Helps with the algorithm a ton. Dislike if you didn't enjoy today's stream. If you had bad luck and want to take it out on the dislike button, that's totally fine. If you want to subscribe to the channel, if you want to see daily PokeMMO videos, I do upload every single day. Don't subscribe if you don't want to see PokeMMO videos every single day. That would be very annoying to you. Twitch, if you want to follow me on Twitch, I usually stream Monday through Friday, but I'll also be streaming 6 days a week, usually at around 12 p.m. ET, but due to these catch events, I'll be live a bit earlier during the weekends. And you can join the Discord, links down below for updates on my content and tons of help during the event season. And if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo is super, super appreciated. When PokeForce comes out, do you think it'll be hard for... Oh, this is a great question. This is a great and genuine question. When PokeForce comes out, do you think it'll be hard for you to balance both MMOs? Absolutely. I don't know if it's possible. It is really, really hard to play 2 MMOs at once. Like, borderline impossible for the average person. When PokeForce comes out, when it releases, I'd probably focus a little bit more on PokeForce for a few, maybe like 1 to 3 months. Evaluate both games, see which is better, see what position PokeForce is at, etc., etc. And I will end up probably picking one and moving forward with it. And maybe I'll come back to maybe when if I remain on PokeMMO, I'll most likely remain on PokeMMO. It's hard to release a game that's better than a game that's been developing for 12 years. Sorry, 12 years. The catch event did just end by this. We're gonna head out of the cave, but let me finish this thought. So it makes sense that I'll remain with Pokemon, but I might revisit PokeForce every few months or play PokeForce a bit more if it seems to have a really good if it's a good game, really that simple. The catch event is over. I'm gonna go grab my highest score, which was a 146. I don't know. I think I named it. Yep, it was my first catch. What? Wait, I think that's right. I think my first catch was my best catch. That's really funny. I'll double check everything, but that might be correct. That's really funny. Definition of, oh, I could have just caught one Pokemon, submitted it, and peaced out. But that's okay. This was fun, man. I wanted to do it. I got a bunch of good IV Pokemon as well. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with good IV Pokemon. Anything around the 140 range, I will check. Oh, you're so much... What a good... I don't know why I didn't... Dude, I was going through each Pokemon individually. Chad is so much smarter than I. This is why a collective brain is always better. You can sort by total IV now. I'm not used to this. You're so smart. This is a new function that I'm not used to. So yeah, that's so good for catch events. Wow, I've never used that before. That's so nice. So yes, now I will essentially, I'll do the same as you guys. I'm essentially going to move my Geodude into my party. I'm gonna go whisper one of the staff members, my Geodude, and be like, hey, this is my entry for the catch event. I'm gonna go do my gym rerun team while I'm doing this, or do my gym rerun. We'll grab all spouts. Sorry, not this guy. Do my other Blastoise, all spout. There we go. So let me go get this set up. We're gonna make some Pokeyen in the meantime, boys, because why not? The best way is to go check global chat, and you'll see a bunch of CMs and staff members, etc., saying things like taking entries. They'll all say taking entries, event is over, taking entries. So you want to open chat nice and big and keep an eye out for staff members who are saying they are taking entries. Just like this right here. It's a little hard to see, so let me move this out of the way. But to see how... Park right here. Park says taking entries. So I would click his name, I'd whisper him, and I would say, thanks so much for the event. And then I would drag my Geodude from over here over to the chat box and whisper it to him. Don't just link them in global chat. I see a lot of people just spamming them in global chat. Maybe they're just, showing or flexing or whatever. You want to make sure to whisper a staff member or community manager your Pokemon. Everybody's just posting in global. If tisk, if only they Googled catch events explained or how to enter a catch event PokeMMO, they would have seen the guide video. Shake my head. 151 Onix? Dude, nice. That's a good catch. A good catch. Dude, that's something I was kind of worried about, Park, is just the sheer amount of people. That's wild, Park. Good luck to you, man. I don't know how, I don't know how you guys are even going to be able to... Do you need to stay online? Yes, you need to stay online. Keep the Pokemon in your party. Don't put it in your PC. Once again, I recommend watching my catch event guide if you haven't, guys. I don't know how... I kind of feel worried. I don't know how... not to, be too overly worry. People worry too much in this world. But like, yeah, I definitely what's it called? I worry about the devs being able to like go through each Pokemon individually and what's it called, you know? Okay, we're gonna head over to Unova. So I'm gonna, yeah. So once again, a good example of this, you have to keep your submission in your party. I'm literally about to go do my gym rerun, right? But I'm gonna keep the Geodude from the catch event as my submission in my party during my gym run. That's like how important it is to make sure you do that, guys. And make sure you don't have an XP reamplifier on. Make sure you don't go XP train the Pokemon while they're trying to take it as an entry. What's the price for this event? This event's, hey, what's up, Epar? This event is just a 6x31 Onix. This event's nothing like crazy. Thank you so much, Park. I really fucking appreciate it. I can't imagine, once again, I can't imagine being a CM right now and trying to like go through whispers like, okay, this guy's username, this IV count, okay, next, fucking 400. Like, I can't imagine how fast you must have to go. It's like insane that you even have time to, like, I'd be so scared of like messages timing out. That's so crazy. What's the point of the rule to keep it in party? They have to be able to click the Pokemon, right? So like if you whisper someone a Pokemon and they put it back in their PC, you can't click the Pokemon to bring up the summary page. It's really that simple. You do not have to be in the same channel. That's a good question. Thank you, bastard. Thank you. You're helping so much, bastard. Do they typically whisper back once I take your submission so when I can log out? If I were you, if you can, I would just try to keep the game up. You could like AFK. PokeMMO won't log you out for like 10 to 20 minutes. Oh my god, Xanarchy, what is this forum post? Posted 5 hours ago. PokeMMO has ruined my 3-year relationship. What is this? Hello, I used to have a girlfriend, 3 years together, very pretty, even shared hobbies and interests, but something devastating has happened lately. I've gotten very absorbed into this game to the point that I acted badly to her and ignored her by ghosting or being hostile. She broke... This is the troll post, right? They joined the forum recently. They have 2 posts. What has the forums become, bro? They linked your guide. What? What is happening? She's broken up with me, blocked me on all social media platforms, and moved to Minnesota of all places, comma, why Minnesota, question mark? Fuck, that's really funny. Why the strays at Minnesota? My question is, do I work on my addiction and apologize to her to rekindle our beautiful bond, or do I keep Riolu/Lucario shunting? I'm currently 43,000 encounters dry. Also, leveling them up seems to be awfully slow. Does anybody have any tips for that? I've been using... Okay. What the fuck? Your life... Okay, Techno Vortex responded. Your life comes first, and this game is very addictive. Work on yourself and your relationship. You need to control your anger when it comes to other people. As for XP farming, here's a video guide showing... That is so funny. What is happening? I'm gonna heart react to Techno Vortex linking my guide to this person who's addicted. That's really funny. That's awesome. This has to be a troll post. Love sucks. No, what doesn't? A shiny Riolu. This has to be a troll post. This is a troll post. Captain Baklava is fucking... Captain Baklava posted, DM me her Insta, bro. Bro, what? Okay, that is actually the most toxic fucking thing I've ever seen Captain Baklava do. What, over his fucking like 10 years on the PokeMMO forums. What the fuck? That's unhinged. Bro is trying to slide into DMs. This man's life has been destroyed over a shiny Riolu hunt. Holy shit. Okay, we start our Jimmy run. That's unhinged. Don't say Riz. No, that's anti-Riz. Is my Jimmy run even ready? Okay, it is. Link the post. Someone here, I'll relink it. I closed it. Someone relinked it. Or someone here. Xanarchy linked it. This is unhinged. If you want to see unhinged PokeMMO forum behavior, there you go. I don't recommend it. Just obviously a meme. I'll show you his lures for Zapdos. Expert lures, yes. I think it's super worth it. Is the increased encounter rate worth the chance of double battle? Yes. From my understanding, the double battles still increase your chance. Plus the, yeah, the legendary. From my understanding, the legendary battle would just replace the double battle. I feel like I've seen a lot of misinformation about this, but that's from my understanding. From what the devs seem to say. If you were to get, like, it's like if you were to, from my understanding, if you were to get, oh, the legendary battle replaces the encounter. So if you were to get a ×5 horde while single encountering in the wild, but one of those 5 horde Pokemon rolled Zapdos. I don't know if it's every single Pokemon or whatever. Yes, there you go. Thank you. Xanarchy explained it. The double battle still counts as one roll for the legendary, but the 10%, yeah. Yeah, so every single just wild encounter. I wouldn't be, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. It's still increased, yeah. Can be sweet. Yeah, you can't get it while sweet setting, exactly. Like, if you were to get a ×5 horde while single encountering, it would just be one, it seems like what Xanarchy is, would be one legendary roll, but you would still get that, it would replace the thing, but it'd be like while single encountering, not while sweet setting for hordes. Some Geodudes have sturdy. I don't think all of them, but some. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, some have Rockhead. You're one, I mean. Oh, good question. I see what you're saying. No, mine had Rockhead. Thanks for the good questions, Slug. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate a good, like, stream is my favorite place for good, detailed questions. If you watch a guide of mine, like the legendary hunting guide or things like that, but you want to ask a further, more complicated thing like that, that's amazing. The only, you know, if someone says, hey, Patrouski, how do I make money in PokeMMO in my stream? That's a little frustrating. Maybe you should Google it first. There's so many resources at your disposal. But something like that, that's a perfect question. You might be able to remove the Pokemon from party, but there's just no, if you're not like doing anything super, I would just wait, guys. If there's just play it safe, you know. My entry was accepted, and I'm still keeping mine. I don't know, because why not? How do I waste my money? I have a video called 63 things to buy in PokeMMO. That'll help you waste your money. True and real, bastard. True. Wait, was that like from the girlfriend's forum account? Wait, wait a minute. Hold up. I'll try to keep global chat open so I can see what's going on there. Will you do shiny hunt late today? I have no plans of shiny hunting today. I'm in the middle of my 0 to 20 million Pokeyen challenge, so mostly focused on making Pokeyen at the moment. How do you know yours is accepted? I don't know if there's a surefire way to know, unfortunately. I think you just have to hope for the best. Or just like, that's when they put out the live leaderboards, if they made a mistake, we'll address that. But I think you just submit it to them, and I think hopefully they just get it, but definitely a troll. Yeah, I feel like that forum post is definitely a troll. Everyone at Nuzlocke. Yes, I have yeah, I have a video on my channel that recapped my Nuzlocke. This is like such a weird flex, but okay. But I was technically there were many people who completed Nuzlocks in PokeMMO prior to me, I think. Well, the problem is we don't really know. The problem is I was the first person to record and like have proof of completing a Nuzlocke in PokeMMO. And I'm not that good at Nuzlocks. I'm not like a Nuzlocker. Yeah, I'm gonna make a notepad document right now. 8-week catch event. Week 1, Geodude 146. I'm basically gonna keep track of my own points. I haven't had time for that account in forever, Quadro. Obviously, I've like, you know, I'm doing so many other challenges, right? Start using Excel, bro. I'm just a fucking notepad document Andy. I love it, dude. I respect those who use like Excel, fucking you know, spreadsheets. What's the other? You can use like, what are those like note taking apps? Like Obsidian or whatever, bro. I'm just a fucking I'm a simple-minded notepad document. I like it, man. I like it, dude. If they said entries are over, then yes, you should be good. If they said that entries are, if the staff member said that entries are over in global chat, then you should be fine to log out. Master of Glacier event. I'm not sure what that is. I can't stand Excel. I'm just a notepad dork. I just like it. It's simple. One thing they have a lot. Yeah, okay. Just yeah, pretty much, guys. Just follow the staff members. Like the staff members, community managers, they'll all be like telling you what to do throughout the process of the catch event. Just keep an eye on global chat. Keep in party, just don't send him. There you go. Thank you so much, Jimmy Run. Keep your submissions in your party. Yeah, I know that my Geodude was accepted because Park took the time to come in here and say so, and I'm still keeping it in my party because why not? Yeah, good luck to you, Divine. You got a good catch. PvP event. Oh, gotcha. I'm not a really big PvPer guy. I try to keep up to date with it. I try to keep up to like with what the PvP players are saying. There's so much to do in PokeMMO. I honestly just don't have time for all of it, unfortunately. Beautiful game. There's so much to do. I don't know if Darm is sashed or not. Better reward. Yeah, that's cool. First time I found out it's correct is if you go to your whispers and see that it like sent. That's you'll be able to see that it's sent. The game will say like failed to find player or something if it's sent incorrectly. Hopefully you're good, Supia. Sorry about that, dude. That's why. Yeah, you have to be pretty. If you're gonna play the full hour of the catch event, you gotta be pretty careful about making sure you chill. And to be fair, I didn't even get a message saying it was accepted via. I think Park told me via Twitch chat. To be fair, but hopefully you're okay, Cody. And Soup. I didn't get a message either. Can I release or sell my entries before the finals? Yeah, I think you should be able to once. Hey everyone, if you linked someone, please. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, shout out to Park. If you linked someone an entry, please keep it in your party. We got a lot of entries, so we can't confirm we've received everyone. I posted the yeah 5 minutes ago. There you go. Yeah, thank you, Park. Honestly, if you have a sec to copy paste whatever you type in global in the chat, maybe it'd be not obviously that's the problem is that's so much to ask of you when you're trying to fucking go through every sorry, Park. Thank you so much. You guys are doing great. Thank you all for. I can't imagine. I literally can't imagine what a rush this is for the fucking staff right now, trying to go through every fucking whoosh meme. Let me. Oh, I'm wasting my amulet coin. I'm Dumbo. My bad. I'll just keep mine on my party to show you guys that, you know, you can do it and you should do it. Yeah, turn off XP reamplifier. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, think about it. Like, if there's 5 staff members, they probably got like 2,000 entries or some insane shit. Like, hopefully it should be fine, Morgan. If you're really concerned, I don't want to say this, to be fair. Hearts had about 600. What the fuck? Hart said that he's had about 600 entries just that he's logged for the event. That is unbelievable. That's crazy. There's probably like what, 5 or 6 people taking entries, 5 or 6 staff members. I'm so excited to see if you guys release those numbers, how many total people entered. That will be really, really cool to see. The sheet that we normally use for catch events literally reached capacity, so we had to make a new one. That's crazy. This is probably by far the most popular catch event that's ever happened in the history of PokeMMO. So just patience, guys. Appreciate your patience. Submit your Pokemon. Keep it in your party. Do not put it in your PC. Usually catch events would be like until like 20 minutes after. We're probably gonna have to wait a bit. It's gonna be a while. We have to give them the time to just log everything. It just takes a while, you know. There's no way around it. Just have patience. Thank you so much, Park, for your work. I love Mage's hat. What's up, Untoads? I'm curious if they will lock people out of the finals. I feel like they just won't. I mean, hopefully people just don't show up and don't try to cheat. If you submit an entry in the finals, I wonder if it'll be a disqualification. They did that in the past where if you break catch event rules, you get like banned from catch events, or at least disqualified, right? I think you might get banned. I'm not sure, from catch events. So if you try to like submit an entry to the finals when you're not in it, you might get in trouble. If we go offline, will they be able? No, dude, you guys, make sure to read the rules. All the forum posts should cover all this. Link the Pokemon, keep it in your party, stay online. Also, if you watch my catch event explained video, I have a video guide on this as well. Link your Pokemon, stay online. Catch events end up being about a 2-hour endeavor. I would at least be able to set aside 2 hours for it for sure. Which is not, which is a decent ask, but it's a competition. Best cancel location to hunt Zapdos. If you Google best cancel location to hunt Zapdos, I have a video guide on it. I'll give you 5 or so examples. Uh, 125 people on YouTube, only 35 likes. Hey, I bet the other people just disliked it, which is totally fair. I want people to share their fucking actual opinion. I don't mind the... Share your real feedback. Be your true self. What's the meme? Ooh. Great call from Vincer. If you ever wanted to breed a mineral egg group Pokemon, now's your chance, by the way. Talk about... this is what I love about PokeMMO, is that every single event, every single thing, it's like butterfly effect, right? Every single thing affects every other thing. These catch events, right? This is going to be so popular. There are going to be so many Geodudes, so many Onixes, so many Machops flooding the market. If you ever wanted to breed a cheap humanoid Pokemon, a cheap mineral, I might even honestly buy some to like breed for profit for this challenge. This is the time. That's really smart. A great call from Vincer. Thank you, dude. That's super good. Good short-term investment. I don't really recommend investing in like 1 times 31 Pokemon. I feel like because like the GTL listing fee and because the cap is only so high, also because things like sell Pokemon aren't like I wouldn't invest. If you want to, I guess the only investment you would make is like buy the IVs now while they're cheap and then breed like a 6 times 31, right? If you want to like breed up a 6 times 31 male or whatever from all the cheap memes, that's, fair. Guys, remember 50 factor subs equals feet cam. Okay, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. But if you want to support this stream, the best way to do it is via factor. I got a shiny Cheeto. What is this? I can't imagine what this means. This is a great question. We don't know for sure. next ROM. I would guess it's somewhere around 1 out of 5,000. We know it's somewhere between 1 out of 2K and 1 out of 8K for legendary rate. Did you say shiny as well? No, just for, okay, yeah. I have no idea for shiny. The shiny rate for legendaries is totally unknown. We know it's not 1 out of 30K. Will the starter alphas return? Nope, never. We might get a different generation of like, we might see like Gen 2. I think whenever there's another anniversary event, hopefully one day, we'll probably see like alpha Cyndaquils and stuff and like those, you know, but I don't think we're ever going to see, we will never see alpha cancel starters again. That was a one-time exclusive thing for the 10th anniversary event. How many shell legendaries even are there? That's a good question. I don't know. Yes, parts of there should be a live leaderboard at some point, Morgan, which is really cool to see. I know everybody's like, which is super fair, especially if this is your first catch event. I super understand. I was super anxious and like, you want to see your score. You want to make sure it was submitted. I super get it. I'm sure that we'll get everything worked out. I feel like, I could be wrong. I feel like hopefully the staff will be lenient if like someone was missed, maybe for this event, but we'll see. At least for the qualifier points, we'll see. Usually they wouldn't be as lenient, but they'll probably go back and see, like, did you actually submit your thing, and like, if it was a mistake on their end versus if you logged out or whatever. Yo, bastard, thanks for the $5, dude. My freezer has 500 pounds of beef in it, so no factor, except my consolation prize. That is a very... You didn't have to do a consolation prize. Thank you so much, bastard. I appreciate the $5. And you've been, dude, bastard, you know this, but like, you've been really helpful throughout today's stream trying to get quick answers to people. That is like one of the best ways to help the stream. It help the community, help like the PokeMMO community as well, you know. I really appreciate that, dude. That's a smart way to do it, Slug. I respect that, dude. That's cool. I'm new to my first event today. Dude, nice. Good luck and congratulations. Even though I'm on the yes. Absolutely. Is it still worth doing? Yeah, absolutely. Even the beautiful thing about catch events, especially if you're a new player, even if you don't win, you're passively getting Pokeyen. You're passively getting 1x31s. Like you're like getting things. You know, catch events are great because you're making Pokeyen, you're playing the game, you're involved in the community, and then you also have that chance at an overarching prize, right? Monkey salute. Dude, I can't imagine how like fast and like the staff must be trying so hard to get everybody. I feel like they normally do that for normal catch events, from my understanding far, but I could be wrong. They normally track everybody's. This one has way more entries. Honestly, once again, so far it hasn't been that long. Usually this is about like, I would say it takes 20 minutes post entries being done for a normal catch event. So like 4 minutes left for a normal catch event, let alone a catch event with this many participants. Once again, I said at the beginning, it wouldn't surprise me if it takes them until about 11 a.m. to get all the entries done. Once your thing has been submitted, you can, you know, chill, but we don't know. I would just try to stay logged in if possible. Try to stay logged in unless you have to go for an emergency, but try to stay logged in if possible. Yes, it wouldn't surprise me if it takes 33 more minutes. Hopefully at the maximum 33 more minutes, but like 33 more minutes would be my guess for entries, guys. They have 2,000 or something people to score. It's a lot. Could you imagine clicking 2,000 Pokemon, clicking it, typing down the username, correctly typing the username, typing the Pokemon total score, calculating that onto the next, like, it would take a while. Did Warmando actually get a shiny? Wait, what the wait, huge? I can't tell when he's trolling or not. Yeah, I think it's whenever if you have access to the location to do it, Salty Jake, I think catch events are great, man. They're also just, I don't know, man. If you're a new player, like, catch events are such a cool way to see the community and see how many people play and stuff. Yeah, it's hard to tell when Warmando's not trolling. You actually got a shiny Geodude? Dude, fucking congrats. That's cool, man. Shiny Geodude used to be considered a lot more common. I love Shiny Geodude. Shiny Geodude, Shiny Graveler, I think those are great. If you want to consider those common shinies, I think those are great shinies. Yeah, the channel thing. I'll try to switch to channel 1 here in a second. I'm on channel 6 still. There we go. Now we're back on channel 1.
Close your eyes.
Shiny Cheeto ball. I've never heard. I always hear Geodude called like chicken nugget or like golden nugget. I've never heard Cheeto ball. I'm assuming they're trying to. Yeah, I just assume they're trying to get to people's. I don't think it's a haha, good luck, have fun, you're fucked. I don't think that's what happens. I would guess that they would either whisper you to ask you to relink it, or they would bring them up all fast. Hopefully they're just getting them in time, right? That'd be the. I don't think it's a good luck, have fun, you're fucked situation. And I assume the CMs know that because yes, after 10 minutes or so, you can no longer check the Pokemon. So hopefully they're aware of that and they aren't just going, oh, this guy put it away in his PC. Hopefully I would assume they know that. Once again, don't assume incompetence. Don't assume stupidity. I don't like assuming that, oh, everybody's dumb but me. Like, I think that's a bad way to live life. Assuming that people are competent is a much happier, also just logical way to live life. It just makes sense. Don't go around assuming that. Not that you're doing this. I understand, but don't go around assuming the worst in people. You know. You're getting global. Dude, congrats on the yeah. I assume everyone is smart but me. That's the Giga Chad way to live your life. It's assume I am caveman Dumbo brain. Everybody very smart. I 80 IQ. Everybody 200. Giga Chad. Is 31 speed useless on a Shieldon? I mean, kind of, right? But you could sell it as a breeder. Like, that egg group would love 31 speed. That's it. Shieldon's a monster egg group, which is the same as Garchomp, which loves 31 speed. That's the beauty of the Pokemon breeding system. Let's go next. I could go to the 2 rich trainers really quick. Dude, look at all the Meowths here. That's crazy. Room temp IQ is the best way to live life. Giga Chad. This is what I thought I would ask. Yeah, I would just list that as egg group personally, Kush. That's a great question. It's always honestly fossil Pokemon like that, Kush, might literally be one of the toughest Pokemon to price check in terms of like, do you go by species? Do you go by egg group? It's like actually like really tough. Under 0. Oh no. For my second channel while Imliquin farming, so it was Ponyta. Yeah. Ponyta. Now I can respect selling a Ponyta. Now we're talking. Finally, dude, Park. What I literally can't imagine like the APM you guys must have fucking had. The APM the staff members must have needed. Also, Park. I feel like Park probably got the yes. That's what I was saying, Park. I can't imagine. I'm literally imagining because you're trying to beat the clock. I can't imagine how fucking stressful that would be. Dude, I can't imagine. Thank you so much, Park. Yeah, that is. Also, Park probably got the most submissions because I think your name is the most recognized. I could be wrong, but yeah, yeah, dude, nice job, Park. That's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I will for sure. I will for sure not be placing at about 750. Jesus. How many? Do you mind if I ask how many staff members are taking entries? Like how many in total? Excuse me, sorry. Once the leaderboard is out, ScoMo. That's wild. So Park said, Park, who's the leader of this event for, I mean, one of the co-leaders, I should say. I don't want no disrespect to Eliza and Dawn and the other amazing staff members. I just know Park a little bit better, so apologies. But Park said that there are about 6 or 7 staff members taking entries for this event, and he had about 750 entries. So even if we assume, dude, what? Even if we assume that like, let's assume the low end, right? Let's assume there are 6 staff members and each person got 500 entries apiece, right? even if we assume the hyper lowest possible assumption, it's still 3,000 participants, 3,000 people in this catch event. That is wild. I think this is by far will end up going down as the most popular catch event in Pokemon history, and it's not even a shiny prize. Could you imagine later in the week if we did? We should get. I could ask Park if he doesn't mind, if he can answer. Will we see shiny rewards for the upcoming catch events throughout the 8 weeks, not just for the finals? That'd be the one question I have, I guess. That's so crazy. That's awesome, Emulator. If you can't answer that question, obviously I understand as well. Or if you just don't know, or yeah, I don't know. No shiny rewards for the other weeks. Not allowed to do with the seasonal rounds, unfortunately. Oh man, that is kind of, oh damn. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a bummer for me. Damn, was that like a damn? I don't know. Oh man, I'll have to process that and sit on that. PvP is on the same. I understand, and I'm not. It's not always been like that. I understand. But the problem is, the question becomes. It's not your fault. I assume it's like a dev limitation. But the question becomes, why would any player participate in 8 weeks of catch events just for the chance? I know there was a rare fossil shiny, sure. I don't know. If I wasn't a content creator, I don't think I would do this event. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's more so funny. It's more so the main reason I see people doing this event is for like the communal aspect and for that fun. But I do feel like this is a consistent problem. I don't think that reason is good enough, Park. I don't know. I've seen rare shinies. I've seen Absols and stuff given away in the past during catch events. And just for like normal catch events. Obviously, it's very rare, but it happens. You didn't need to do 8 weeks of prior catch. I feel like there's a consistent problem in PokeMMO with like really bad rewards for the time put into the game. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the rewards are pretty minimal for the amount of hours. I don't know. Once again, I'm the biggest glazer of the devs, and I love to appreciate all the work they've done making the best PokeMMO, and I really appreciate everything like that. But it's just pretty crazy. No, but Park, once again, I feel like you're missing my points, Park. I feel like once again, I've seen other catch events have these rewards in the past. They do rare rewards for catch events every so often in the past. This has nothing to do with my ability to hunt for rare shinies. Also, anybody can get wealth. I'm sorry, I don't buy the excuse of, oh, we can chase them because we're wealthy. Like, when I came back to this game in 2021, I literally had 0 Pokeyen to my name. You absolutely can make Pokeyen and like hunt for, anybody can acquire wealth in Pokemon. That's like the whole beauty of it. It's not like a works for, I gambled away everything. I was a horrible old player. Do event prizes? Don't you think like shiny Absol is like kind of on the same par as Absol? Isn't the same? Really? I would say Absol is pretty close, if not on the same par as fossil shinies. I don't know, man. If anything, I don't know. Not at all. I strongly disagree. Repel trick hunted. It's still tough. It still takes a lot of. I get what you're saying, but I don't know. And once again, I have to look back at previous events. I know they've given away Charmanders in the past, very, very rarely, but those didn't require 8 weeks of prep. Why? That's what I don't. Yeah, I don't know. No, I think doing everything by numbers is good. That's not the issue I have. I get it. No, Park, I love you. I feel like you're totally missing my critiques. I feel like you are totally dodging them and like acting like I'm just in the wrong. Versus like, I feel like you're totally like dodging what I'm saying. Just kind of frustrating. Don't you for Absol anyway? Yeah, you repel trick it. I understand. It is easier. You can repel trick Absol, which is faster and better than for sure. But also 90% of the community doesn't know repel trick exists. I don't know. And I've seen, once again, we can go back to others. I've seen rare shinies be given away as official catch event prizes. I've seen Charmanders in the past. Very rarely, probably 2 or 3 times throughout fucking 12 years. But those didn't need 8 weeks of, that's the problem. I feel like man, dude, I don't know. I'm the biggest, like, you should have to put in a lot of time and effort to get a reward. I love that Pokemon. But I feel like the devs do fucking milk, like on events, they milk it. I don't understand. Like, shiny Onix is fine to give away as a prize. You're gonna get 4 on the way to Larvitar anyway. Park, I love you. You're talking so condescendingly. I'd really wish you could talk to me as an equal. Starting the sentence with, here's the thing you're not. I understand you get a lot of critique. I try to appreciate the staff members, and I really, really appreciate trying to explain to you, but you're being condescending. If you're actually trying to explain something to someone, especially someone who is like a member of the community who hopefully wants to guide the game in the right direction, you probably don't want to talk to them in a condescending way and talk down to them. I understand that you have inside information because you are a staff member, which is amazing. That's a really cool thing, and I do want you to explain it to me. Don't say, here's the thing you're not realizing, to open up the conversation. That shuts down the conversation, inhibits things, and drives the staff members and devs further away from the community, which is a massive problem that I've been fighting against forever, bro. The devs constantly do things to distance themselves from the community. And I sit here and I fucking like glaze the devs, and I fucking put everything in a positive way. I always try to fucking support the devs. So much of the community fucking hates you guys, and I'm over here fighting for you guys every day. Don't watch me do that. Don't watch me fucking support the devs like this and then like talk down to me condescendingly when I feel like I'm fucking cleaning up after your asses all the time. It's so frustrating. Don't do that, dude. That's fucking wild to me. Do not do that. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I feel like I have to like I have to like do cleanup duty for the devs all the time. Wait, chat, don't go crazy. I'm not talking down at you at all. Own up to your mistake, dude. You said you started a conversation with, here's the thing you're not realizing. Just say, my bad, I shouldn't have said that. When did he talk down to anyone? If you ever open up a conversation to someone saying, here's the thing you're not realizing, then yes, that is condescending and talking down to someone, right? That's like that's like, I don't think anyone would disagree with this. That is like the most obvious, like, it's crazy. I don't know, man. I feel like I fight for this community all the fucking time. And I try. The devs do a great job overall, but they don't communicate. Why did I get timed out? I didn't say anything wrong. What did you, I don't know who you are, or what you said, or what you got timed out. Let me see. Someone else timed you out. Let me see. I don't know what you said. I don't know. Yeah, which is totally fine, right? Yeah, don't go Flame Park. That should get timed out and banned. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Yeah, chat, even if he didn't mean it condescending, that's still condescending, right? It's fine. All I'm saying is that I think that shiny rewards would have been totally valid throughout some of the 8 weeks, not every single week, right? But like maybe 2 to 4 of the weeks could have mediocre common shiny prizes, things like Onix's. Like, I think that's totally fine, right? I don't think that's like a crazy ask, and to like bring that up and to be told like, oh, here's the thing you just don't understand. It's like, come on, man. My brother in Christ, you're talking the widest communication barrier available. You can speak, you can type, naturally have a lot of communication. That is super true, right? But that doesn't dodge accountability. What is it with the victim complexes in this era, bro? Holy shit. If you say something that is disrespectful, just say my bad. Or even if you don't think you did and someone took it that way, just say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. What is the problem with people being victims? It's fucking disgusting. Don't do that shit. It's so bad. If you hurt someone, just say, oh, my bad. It's not hard. Just say sorry. It's not hard. If you can't do that, what are you doing? That's the results? Okay, sick. Let's see. Oh, thank you. It's not that hard. Just own up to it. Just, like, I yell at my chat and hurt people all the time. You know what I do? I say, oh, you know what? I'm really sorry, chatter. That wasn't very nice of me. And I'll try to do better next time. That's it. But you get shiny Dratini during all this? Fuck, dude. That's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I feel like not every other, I shouldn't say, that's not fair. There are so many other PokeMMO creators who just focus on the negatives and just bash the devs for clicks and views, and they get away with it. And I feel like I am constantly looking at things in a positive light, constantly empathizing with the devs, constantly empathizing with the staff, understanding where they're coming from, doing all these things, and then to get disrespected and talked down to after putting in so much effort that other creators don't put in the effort for. It's really, really disappointing. It's really, really fucking disappointing. Yeah, if someone says "lil bro," don't be like, "Oh, why are you mad?" Like, what, dude? It was disrespectful. All right, the prizes, the announcements are happening. Third place with 174 points was Yuda Shawibi. Apologies for the pronunciation. Congratulations. Do we have a second place announced, or is it just third place? 174 for third place is also insane. That is really, 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 really high for a third place. Usually I would say third place is around 168 or so. Oh, we saw the winner. Let's go back to second place. Where is second place? Was no, wait, what? Wait, where's second place? Third place. Wait, what happened? Third place 174. Did they mistype here? And third place 176. I think this is mistype. I assume that meant to be second. I think it was a mistype. I think it was third place 170 or miscommunication. I think it's third place 176, second place, or third place 178, second place 176. Wait, I'm getting so confused. First place was 178 with Paulus. Paulus won! Dude, that's awesome. Paulus is a player that we know. I think he streams sometimes. Paulus streams, right? That's awesome. 174 for third, 176 for second, 178 for first. Thank you. Paulus, check out his fucking PokeMMO streams, guys. A streamer won the event. Streamer luck. True and real. Dude, that's amazing, dude. Huge congrats to Paulus. That is super fucking awesome, dude. That was intense. Anything's gonna be intense when someone puts thousands of hours into something and then is like disrespected over it. It's pretty fucked up, in my opinion. I think it's fine. Yeah, I see no problem with. The thing that frustrates me. I'm down to disagree and I'm down to have the conversations. Don't start being condescending and don't start being like if you ever have a position about like anything, don't act like you're like 100% correct. Like I always could be wrong on everything. I don't know. I always keep that in mind. Yes, you can log off now. Yeah. This information. Yes, that is super. Once again, this is super true, Vincer. This is super, super true. Which is why all I ask for is respect during the conversation. I want him to be able to portray some of that misinformation or talk about it. Yeah, I super agree. The problem is when he's the disrespect. That's all I care about. I super, super agree. I feel like assuming malice intent. No. This isn't. No. People have a. We have to teach basic fucking verbal philosophy. Okay, there is a difference between if someone says, "Hey, how are you doing today? You look like you've gained some weight," right? Your intention does not matter. Your intention doesn't matter in a situation like this. I don't think we're talking down to you. We can just literally use verbal philosophy to understand. This is basic social skills. This is not like a subjective thing, right? If someone says, "Hey, it looks like you've gained some weight recently," There's that person, no matter what, is wrong. That is a wrong sentence and an unhealthy and a toxic thing to say. Now the receiver of that sentence can take that in two ways. They can either respond positively. They can feel offended. They could not feel offended. That's totally fine. Neither is wrong, right? The problem is if someone is condescending, which is an objective thing viewed upon by the constructs of like how a sentence is presented, right? Yeah, thank you. It's so crazy. It's like even if he didn't mean that, intention doesn't matter in conversation. This is why in law we have things like what's it called? Involuntary manslaughter, right? If someone opens a sentence like "let me explain," what was the thing? If you would never do this in a workplace, right? If two scientists were talking to each other, and one said, "let me explain it. This is the thing you're missing," or whatever. What was the sentence exactly? Yeah, here's the thing you're not realizing, right? If two scientists were having a discussion and one said, "here's the thing you're not realizing," that's very disrespectful. You would never do that in a workplace. If your boss talked to you and said, "here's the thing you're not realizing," you'd immediately be on the defensive and be like, "what the fuck?" You are wrong. There is indeed information you are missing. I already agreed there's information I'm missing. So I'm going to explain that thing. But why would you start off the sentence with that sentence? You would just say the information, right? Once again, this is a social skills problem. You don't seem to understand. Yeah, you wouldn't say that. You would just break it down. Thank you, Supiest. You wouldn't say, "oh, you don't seem to understand. Let me break it." You would just break it down, right? You wouldn't say the first sentence. That's not what he said. I'm sorry. I scrolled back and quoted it. He said, "here's the thing you're not realizing," right? I take that as a condescending thing. What is this sentence? Are you trolling PL4 or are you serious? Talking to Supiest? Super fair. That's not what he's saying. No, we're not doing any assumption. He was doing a comparable sentence, but if you disagree with the analogy, that's fine. Park versus Patrouski. Guys, just because I disagree with someone and because I feel like they approach something incorrectly doesn't mean like, yeah, chill the fuck out. Don't go crazy. Yeah, you would just say, "here's the reason. Let me explain it to you." Like while we're doing this, yeah. Yeah, I love Park. This little scrap is not like this doesn't make Park a bad person. Doesn't make him a bad. I fully trust in his ability to be a staff in a part of the game. Like this is not a normal human wouldn't have. "Oh, I have one disagreement with him, therefore we're no longer friends," or some shit. That's just me. That once again, it's super fair. If you have the opinion. This is the problem with language stuff, right? It is totally fine to have the opinion, "oh, that wouldn't really bother me, that wouldn't really offend me," but that's not how things work, right? Like you would look at it via a verbal philosophy lens, once again, which in my opinion, I think ever saying that first sentence could be cut. Why would you not cut it, right? Opening the conversation with, "here's what you're not realizing," to someone of equal understanding, at least in the terms of the game. Like obviously, once again, he has inside information that I don't have, but he should just try to explain that or be like, "hey, there is stuff." Say it in a different way. You would say it in a nicer way, right? You would say it in a way that says, "there's stuff behind the scenes, blah blah blah." But like, once again, the other thing is, even if there's behind the scenes the things I don't understand, it's still understandable for me to express this emotion. The opinion that I'm expressing is valid, and the way that he talked was trying to invalidate that opinion, right? If someone says, "oh, I don't really like Studio Ghibli movies," and your response is, whoa, here's the thing you don't understand," that would be wildly socially unskilled, right? That would be pretty bad, right? That's the problem. If you think the analogies were phrasing it, fine. We can throw out. That's totally fine. Well, it could be purely a factual statement. Oh, no. Once again, this is a social skills issue. Purely factual statements can still be disrespectful. If you walk up to someone who's gained weight and say, "hey, it looks like you've gained weight," that is still a disrespectful comment. I know we're on the internet and people have very poor social skills on average, but that is a social skill gap, right? It is not good to do that. You shouldn't, just because you're stating a fact. Stating facts does not negate you from social or emotional ramifications. If anything, you can't do that. That's a Farb, I respect the fuck out of you. That is a super fair critique. If people want to levy that critique against me, that is a very good one. Super fair. I will always accept that. So you just have to listen. The problem is that I don't know what you're referring to exactly, but I'll try to respond. The problem is that it makes it more difficult to just listen when someone feels disrespected, right? I don't want to put it to just that. There is some interesting discussion to be had. If you think my retaliation was too intense, that's super fair. Like, there's just a lot of things, right? There's super fair things. I didn't do everything right here. There's super fair things. Me and Park are both from the. I don't think there's a what's it called here, culture difference. Guys, Park is cute, Pat is cute. Disagreeing is normal. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't like the don't make it some weird thing that it isn't. I disagree with him on this. I disagree with how he handled it. I disagree with there not being shinies, prizes, like horrid shinies. I think it's fine. Even if he's trying to explain to me, you feel aren't the same thing as all I'm saying. But once again, if someone said I don't like Studio Ghibli movies, and someone said, here, let me explain to you why you're wrong, you understand that that is an objectively disrespectful situation, correct? Because what you're trying to do is it's like a improv, right? You're supposed to yes and people, right? ChatGPT said it best. The comments, there you go. If we need to fucking use ChatGPT for social skills because that's how fucking far gone we are as a society, I mean, sure, dude. If that's what makes people be convinced, not for you. I'm not blaming you, Quager. More for the don't fucking get it. But like, you want to yes and if someone says I don't really like Studio Ghibli movies, you should say, oh, that's fair. I don't really agree because of this and this, and but but don't say, oh, the reason you don't like them is because you're missing something, because you're too stupid. It's just that's why. Yeah, you never do that. By saying here's what you're not realizing, he's assuming that I'm like missing information, which is not something you would ever want to do when having a productive conversation with someone to like bridge a gap, right? You would just, even if you do think someone's missing something, you wouldn't say that. You would just explain it to him or add that information. It's never how you would have any sort of discussion. It's not productive. It muddies the water and dilutes the conversation. Dilutes. Yeah, this event was super early. Yeah, and not that this was as far as a personal insult. I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't call this a personal insult, you know. Yeah, even if there's so many yeah, you never want to start a conversation hostile and like demeaning someone, right? I wouldn't go that far. It's a little harsh, Omega. You can't control how people use their words, but you can control your actions. That is super true. And if you want to argue that I should have had a calmer reaction, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that take. Yeah, that's why, once again, I also feel like Park is now in the limelight to where he's getting super fucking critiqued. And it's not, it sucks. Yeah, that sucks. And he also just like went through a very stressful thing with the, yeah. That's totally fine. Once again, I disagree, Glock, but once again, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Fuck that we love Spicy Pat. Spicy Pat is okay. This is a British problem. Okay, chill. No, wait, sorry. Don't glazing. I love you guys. You're very nice. Don't glaze me in response. I'm not 100% right. Park is not 100% wrong. He's not 100%. Like, no, it's just, yeah. Don't glaze me. The devs are not lucky to have someone like me in the space. We're both lucky. I'm lucky they make the game. I'm lucky they do a great job. I'm lucky they put so much effort into it behind the scenes. I'm lucky for a lot of, yeah. I think there's a lot of important discussion that could be had here that can teach us to have helpful discussion. I always want to encourage people to have helpful, productive conversations in the future. And you quickly realize most people, myself, I'm naturally really bad at it, right? I couldn't care for the limelight. Wait, that's not what I meant when I say that comment. Wait, Park, I feel like Park, when I say you're in the limelight, I'm more so meaning that you're like a member of the staff. I'm not saying you're like soaking up the sun. I'm saying it as like I literally said that as like you have more stress and work on you now, which is unfortunate. You're just like a pop, like, I'm not saying that wasn't like a dig, and I'm sorry if it came off like that. I just want to make the game, yeah, and you do a great job and you put in so much effort. I want to first and foremost, once again, Park, not taking offense, the way you said that sounds like it, but maybe I misunderstood, right? I always want to qualify that I could be wrong. Park came back to the game and put in more effort than like so many fucking players, right? I'm not trying to, yeah, I don't want, if you're shitting on Park, you actually have 10 IQ. Even if I just, yeah, I'll do that when possible, Park. Sorry if that's more of a, anybody, yeah, do not message him, Jesus. I don't know if I should read this out loud. I appreciate it, Park. Yeah, and once again, I appreciate it, Park. I don't want to, like, most of the time, 90%? I'd say 90% of the time, dude, I have so much love for Park. Okay, really important reminder. The only reason that me and Park would even talk like this is because we are both so passionate about the game. There's a really good argument that I'm overly passionate, and I'm a very emotional person naturally, and I try to check that as much as possible. I don't always do a good job, so I'm really sorry if I went too hard and rambled way too much, especially once again, someone brought up a really good point. The gap between text and voice is not fair. It puts Park in a really unfair position to be able to argue or have conversation. Yeah, that's fair. I have nothing but love for Park, even if we disagreed on everything, which was not the case. I took issue with the wording, and I think it comes off condescending, disrespectful, but I also understand because you're really frustrated because you're trying to, I can't imagine also the line you're trying to walk, trying to explain things on the backside. What's up, Alex? I feel like there's a miscommunication. I mean, yeah, for the most part, yes. The problem is I just hope that, which he kind of did. The problem is, once again, in conversation for the most part, if there's a miscommunication or if something you say hurts someone, you usually just say like, oh, my bad, sorry, I shouldn't have, my bad. Didn't, you know, you never want to come off, there's a big problem with like people coming off defensive, which is, it's really hard. It's like human nature, right? If I say, hey, how are you doing today? Like this is even a thing with, especially if you have women friends, you may know about this, but if you don't know about this, right? You almost don't ever want to comment on a woman's weight, whether they've lost or gained weight, right? On average, I would say, if you say like, hey, like you look like you've lost a lot of weight, a lot of deeply emotional people might even take that as like, oh shit, like he thinks I was fat before. Like a lot of times you don't even want to fucking risk it, right? Because that person feel upset, right? So if that person feels upset by that and they come to you later and they're nicely like, hey, like I don't really appreciate you bringing up comments about my weight. I understand that you didn't mean it like that, but it kind of hurt my feelings. You would never sit there and say, oh, but I didn't, it's actually okay, you shouldn't feel like that because I meant this and blah blah blah. No, you would just say, oh fuck, my bad, I'm sorry. The problem is so many people are so defensive. They're so like, if you don't think you did anything wrong, you defend it, and you shouldn't do that. Sometimes you are wrong even though you don't think you're wrong, or it may not be your fault, you may not even have done anything wrong, but it may be your responsibility. Does that make sense? A lot of people have a problem with this. A lot of people have a massive problem with this. It's really hard. You have to like go against human nature. This is like something you'll only learn if you like undergo like fucking psychotherapy, I feel like, or like extreme like meditation, or not extreme, basic meditation. I don't know. But like, you have to understand. It's like an emotional intelligence thing. Woke up too early. Yeah, that's really what this is. True. That's the big thing. That's the big lesson of the day from my understanding. Blood's yapping. We're good now. Fuck. That's the funny bro way to take the conversation, which is fair. I just want it to be super clear for anybody listening. I don't want it to. Yeah. If anybody messages you anything disparaging, I will ban. You can whisper me their names. I'll ban them from my community. That shit is not okay. Sorry to disappoint. Yes, people want drama so fucking bad. Obviously, the position ends up being like, I would have loved to see. I think it makes sense to include shinies throughout the week. That's kind of a massive bummer that there isn't, but if that's it's probably out of their control, which I understand. I'm just trying to express that it's kind of a bummer and I'm disappointed by that sort of thing. That's all it is. Literally the whole thing is I'm bummed there won't be shiny rewards until the finals. I think that's kind of lame, especially in comparison to like other things in the past. That seems to be out of the staff's hands. I don't want to focus on that because focusing on that is psychotic when once again the staff, people like Park, people have Elizen, have put so much effort into going above and beyond. Which is why I understand, like, I don't want to focus on the critiques. We want to focus on the positive, but I did want to bring it up and talk about it. How do people go on Chrome OS? Oh, that's a great question that I don't know the answer to, unfortunately. Facts and data are very important to back up claims. That is super important, but you also need an emotional foundation. I always say, like, there's two types of people in this world naturally, and they both want to try to meet in the middle. I'm a 26 naive-year-old fuck. What do I know? Ignore everything I'm saying if you want to. In my opinion, I feel like there's emotional eddies and logical Larrys, right? I'm an emotional eddy naturally. I am arguably like 90%. Maybe I'm very emotional eddy naturally. I try extremely hard to logically check it and bring it to like 60-40, 70-30. Most of us will almost never get to 50-50. The goal is to get to 50-50. You want to have a good balance of both emotion and logic, in my personal opinion. I think if you're someone who thinks that you can do away with emotion and with logic, I disagree with that vehemently. Same thing if you think like, oh, you only need emotion to succeed in this world, and I think that goes down dangerous paths as well. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's a really good critique against once again, I'm open to, I want to know the strongest critiques against my positions. A really good critique against my position that True Demise just brought up is that we already get like 3 to 4 catch events per week, which a lot of them have shiny rewards. Does this 8-week one need to have that? That's a really good question. My argument would probably be like, the problem is if I wasn't a content creator, I just wouldn't do this event. Like, no matter, like, it doesn't seem worth it. But I understand. I don't know. That's not where I'm at. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, all I was trying to do was express my emotions about that disappointment, Park. That's why I felt dismissed. But I understand the, like, your hands are tied, so it's just, yeah. Hard to compare to other catch events to this because it's the first catch event of seasonal of its kind. That is super true. So they can only compare the rule sets to other seasonals. And things right now it's impossible to compare in regular events. I want to first and foremost, Park, I would obviously say that, sorry, I snap pretty easily, and I was overly emotional, and I tore your head off, and that wasn't okay. I'm sorry. That's not okay. I want to do better, especially as a streamer. Streaming is a very emotional thing, and I'm a very emotional person. It makes for a bad combo sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm not proud of that. That's not good. I'm sorry. Yes, yes. And I understand it. Once again, it goes back to, I think it's okay for me to express that concern. That's the big thing. I think it's okay for me to express disappointment without it being, yeah. I just had someone who has a little bit of autism. Even my comment earlier by the event not well thought out was with much, yeah, yes, which there's no malice there, right? That's a great, yeah. Improved. I can see how it could be. Yes, this is so sweet. This is why I really try, like, man, it's tough. I really try I try to never use the word autism to describe things that are just like social issues that I have, because the reality, dude, so many of us, social stuff is really hard and gets really complicated, and life is like some of the most complicated it's ever been, and we have so much to learn. The best thing we can all do is have leniency with each other, and I appreciate, and I want to have more of that with Park, and I don't think I did a great enough job. I don't think I did a good enough job, so I apologize for that. I'm really sorry, and the apology doesn't make it okay. Yeah, exactly. But I hope I can express my emotions about the game in the future without feeling dismissed. That's the main thing. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. It's pretty chill. The staff only have so much. The staff really have very little say in like what. Yeah. The staff are mostly just helpers. Like the staff. That's why it feels so bad. That's why it feels so bad to ever critique the staff, because they are literally just like volunteers. Like staff are literally just like volunteers. Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure I'm on it somewhere, PL4 for sure. I'm not trying to act like I'm, yeah. Well, I guess I'm the opposite spectrum. The problem is I have the opposite problem of, yeah. I have the opposite problem of being overly emotional and not being, one of my biggest problems is that I have very low empathy for people with low empathy or for people with low emotional intelligence, which is not good. And not that that sounds really mean. And not that's what's happening here. That's a problem. I'm saying that's a problem that I have in general. Is I have a problem with having low empathy for those, yeah, with like who are less emotional than me. That's probably true. Which is a massive problem. That's most people. I appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys understanding. I think it's really, I like talking about stuff like this because I think the intricacies of conversation are very important. I think learning how to have better conversations is one of the most important things we can do, and I think it exacerbates to every single area in life. However, I super understand that a lot of you don't want to load up a PokeMMO stream and hear stuff like this, so I'm sorry if today's stream wasn't the day for it, wasn't good for you. I get that. We need to 1v1 on Rust. Park would probably beat me. It's Plato, by the way. Oh, sorry, I keep saying fucking PL4. Fuck. Thank you. Not enough your mom jokes. Yeah, we should have brought those back. Fuck. That was the big mistake. Okay, I want us to feel like we are leaving on a good... This was my plan to end the stream at this point anyway. I want us to all feel like we're leaving on a good page. I love you all very much. I love Park very much. The staff members work extremely hard for this game. I apologize for my over-emotionality and mistakes today on stream. And I just want to wish the best for the game. I do want to critique it and be able to express my emotions fairly without being dismissed. But I also don't want to overly attack or disparage the people who care about this game and work super hard. There we go. Park X Pack fanfic coming soon. Absolute 100% guaranteed. Thank you guys for watching. Quick stream today. Gonna go ahead and call it here for the catch event for the most part. It's mostly what we're here for. Catch event plus a gym rerun. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for daily videos. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Saturday/Sunday, I guess, depending on the catch events. That's it for me today, guys. Have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Peace, Reno. Thank you guys again. Sorry to Park again. I don't think I could have done a lot better. So apologies to Park. I'm gonna reflect on it a lot. Much love to you, man. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for understanding. Thank you guys for your charitability. I'm not gonna be perfect. I never will be. There will be streams where I fuck up. So all I can say is I'm sorry and hopefully do better next time. I love you guys. Appreciate you all. Have a great day. Peace, Reno.